Okay, we're on day 2. We're gonna go through the camper and figure out what all needs torn out, what needs replaced, what is super damaged, and what we can salvage. That's the goal for today.
Yeah, we're gonna get like a little mental list of some of the things we can see and need done, and it shouldn't be too hard because almost everything needs done. So
yeah, like I can see.
Yeah, we're looking at the outside.
We're looking at the outside through the front floor. Awesome.
I think that's the toilet cleaner.
I know it's nothing new, but it's so good to see you. We do this every day, and I'm still so amazed by you.
Whoa. Yucky.
So hold me tight through the night.
Slow down.
It's just us two.
Oh,
Look
that
what they did.
stinks.
Look, that ain't gonna make it level.
Oh, that stinks. We got the bump outs out, and they didn't fall out. They're secured for overnight. We're gonna get some cinder blocks and kind of figure it out.
Yep.
Tomorrow.
And we got a little trash pile because
We do.
we're gonna clean out the bed of the truck. That way we can fill it up with all the stuff.
Take to the dump.
Take it to the dump.
Let me shut my door.
And get a nice list of what we want to do and what it's gonna take to do it. And then after that, it's gonna be just shopping and getting it done.
My favorite part.
Yep.
But today was a good day too. Technically, it was really day 1.
Yeah.
It was day 1. We'll count today as day 1. Tomorrow will be day 2. So Noah's getting cinder blocks because we need to get the big bump out in the living room kitchen area. That needs to be supported because it's only on one support. So since this is a temporary situation where we have it parked at my grandparents', we're only getting it fixed up. We're tearing the crap out of it, like the flooring and the water damage in the walls. We're only gonna tear that stuff out and rebuild it structurally. We're not gonna like fully fix it up there because we're gonna have to move it to a property. So that's long term. Once we move it to the property, then we'll be fixing it up the way that we want it to look. Because when you move a camper, everything moves, and when he moved the camper, all the flooring in the camper actually like shifted and broke and came up. So we don't want that to happen to us. So either we're gonna figure out something to fix it, or we just won't do it. Is it cold?
Yeah. Whew. All right, you guys, right now I'm working on getting this bump out level. It needs to come down actually, so at the top seals off. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put some cinder blocks that we just picked up at Lowe's. I'm gonna put it under, give it a little bit more support while we're in there working on the floor and stuff like that. Because these bump outs need a lot of work done to them. So that's what we're working on today right now. And then once I get this done, we're gonna roll on the inside, start ripping out the floor, ripping out some of the wall, and we're gonna get a closer eye of what needs to be done. So let's get started.
When we wake, hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side, our fears are done. Oh, the good times just begun.
All right, you guys, I'm up here on a ladder, looking at a roof, and they got this stuff. I think that they had an outdoor patio at one point, like closed in or something. I don't know. It's like rubber stuff, but it's not on the whole thing. It's just on the strip. And honestly, I don't even know if this is a good roof or not. I see some patches and some some like cracks and stuff, and just like I feel like this paint peeling away here can't be good. But I mean, I guess I'll just reseal it. Probably needs resealed. But I mean, if anybody knows anything about this type of stuff, like sealing up a roof, you know, leave a comment, because honestly, I don't really know what I'm looking at. I don't know if this is good, bad, if this is what it's supposed to look like, if it's in terrible shape. So leave a comment if you know anything about, you know, either RV camper, sealing them up, or just roofing in general, what I should use, because I'm kind of lost. So
while he's doing that over here, I'm gonna walk you through the inside of the camper with the way that it is now. This is a 1997 Fleetwood Park, and it is 40 foot long with just the box, no tongue. So when you first step in, to your right you have the living space. Out in front, that is the bump out. You can see where that separates from the wood flooring that they put in. And to your left, you've got the kitchen area. So all of this stuff is trash from the previous owner. This stuff over here is trash. This is the flooring that we pulled out of this section yesterday. Nice big windows. I'm gonna take all these nasty curtains out. Got a ceiling fan. And everything is getting replaced. This is where a lot of that water damage is. We've got a lot of water damage in here. You can see they started to replace it and then gave up. But then over here you can see where there's a lot of water damage from basically the ceiling to the floor. Over here's the kitchen. There's some huge, big, spacious cabinets on this side. I'm not really sure for what, because on the other side, the cabinets, there aren't a lot of space. Down here, not really sure what all this nonsense is, but we're gonna dig into it later. A nice ancient radio. Lots of cabinet space on this side. This is the kitchen area. We still have to clean all this stuff up, so keep that in mind. And then this is like the dumbest kitchen cabinet I've ever seen in my life. That's how deep it goes. That's dumb, and it doesn't stay. Man, I hope I don't find anything I don't want to find. Got a full-size stove. Full-size oven. That concludes the kitchen. And then down here to the left is the bathroom area. It's absolutely disgusting and smells horrendous, but got bathroom stuff and a full shower. And then back here is the bedroom. This is disgusting. It smells so bad in here. We're going to be tearing out all of the floors and pretty much replacing everything, maybe including the walls, because it smells so bad in here. I don't know what they had in this room, but holy heaven, it's pretty bad. And then we have a door so we can get out here, which we're going to end up putting a patio, a deck. We're going to end up putting a deck all the way through to the end of the camper. But some decent storage back here, I guess. Get the doors open. And that concludes the original camper. Hopefully it won't look like this for long, because it's a little discouraging. When we pulled this slide out here yesterday, all the flooring came up, so that's what all of this is. So we're probably gonna just do everything structural to it and replace the walls and the floors and parts of the frame that are rotted. Get the roof in working order and make sure that the bathroom, everything is working in there, and then, I don't know, maybe we'll paint a couple things, but probably not. Just so it keeps it light to travel, and then once we're at the place that we're gonna stay with it, we'll be fixing it up like we want it to. But that's the plan just for now.
This is the worst lighting ever, but hopefully you guys can see this. The front portion of the trailer, the camper, whatever, like the living room area. So we're gonna get the flooring up, some of the wall if it comes off, and then we're gonna just work our way through the kitchen and down the hallway. Let's fast forward.
Hey, darling, can I tell you what's been on my mind? Sick and tired of the night.
Don't send one of those through my window.
You're so strong.
We could get out of town, see the beautiful world around, wanna see it now. Pack our bags and get in that car, leave a little note and we'll drive.
So I guess next is curtains and the brackets.
I'm gonna take these off.
Okay, dope. This and those, I guess. Are you sure?
They're just covers.
Okay.
But if you feel back here, there's a plate, a metal plate.
Okay.
That lifts the whole way around, and I want to see how good it seals and like how crooked, if it is crooked, and like if it can be fixed. Like,
Take my hand. Hey, darling, I love it when it's me and you on the road with a couple of tunes in a car for two.
We got some spots.
this is why we're ripping it up, I guess. I gotta pick this whole fridge up and move it.
That is not good. So does this make us the redneck Chip and Joanna Gaines?
You kind of look like it.
No, we don't.
A little bit.
Chip is blonde.
Yeah, but no.
And Joanna is oriental.
No, but I'm saying I got the flannel, and then you got the stupid backwards hoodie.
It's not a backwards hoodie.
We got good progress done. I mean, we got all the floor ripped out, and we got all the second floor ripped out. Everything done with that. We got all the.
But we didn't get all of it. There's a little bit back here still. But I think that we're gonna tackle this section. I think we're gonna tackle the hallway when we tackle the bathroom and the bedroom.
Well, we're gonna tackle the hallway and the living room when my truck bed's empty, because it's full right now,
it's
and
full.
because we also got to tear down all these walls.
Yeah, so
We gotta get all the walls down, which is probably gonna take up a lot of room in my truck. We're gonna get the
we're gonna
rest
do
of this.
3 truckloads. That's my bet.
Oh, I'm sure.
3 truckloads to the dump.
Stuff. And then probably 3 truckloads of stuff coming back. So,
Yeah.
I mean, biggest thing that I see is I'm really taking a look at this ceiling. Needs a little bit of patching here and there, but other than that, it doesn't look like it's leaking. Doesn't look like it's drooping. The insulation looks good. The studs look good. The roof doesn't look bad. I'm gonna reseal it. That's a huge game changer. That's a plus. The walls, well, the floors are by far the worst. They need completely ripped out. There's no salvaging any of the plywood. I'm gonna change the OSB board. Probably go with actual plywood, and because this is rotted, molded, just
It's
worn,
really bad.
everything. The walls are probably the next worst. They are just water damage. The studs are rotted. The paint's peeling. Like, it all needs ripped out. The insulation's probably moldy, probably gross. We're gonna replace that.
And wear masks.
Well,
So
I
we
don't
don't
think
know.
she's ever worked with real insulation,
No.
like fiberglass insulation. That's gonna be a rough truckload. I'm gonna pick a cold date to do that.
I
'cause-
might be sick that day.
Yeah, same. So, and then other than that, I mean, we just got a little bit of other things. Like, we gotta take out all the electrical outlets and stuff before we rip out the walls. Obviously, unhook everything, because I mean, we don't want to be ripping wires and all that. And then honestly, that's probably when we're gonna make sure everything's wired right, hook it up to electric, get everything situated with lights and all that and outlets. And then we'll move forward on insulating and then reframing what needs to be reframed, insulating, and then choosing what we want to put back up on the wall, because we got a few ideas. So, but same thing with the floor, because I'm not really 100% sure what we're going to do with the floor. And probably just I don't know. You'll have to stay watching and figure out what we decide to do. But lots of options. I mean, if you guys have any ideas, leave any comments. I mean, anybody who owns a camper, owns an RV, has done this before, please help us when it comes to like AC units, ceiling things, like just anything, any tips, things not to put in here. We don't plan on driving this a lot. It's hopefully you can get driven to a property one more time and be parked permanently. But if you have anything that you can, you know, give us any tips or anything on what to do or what not to do, that would be awesome. Because right now, this is all very new to us. Neither one of us have backgrounds in construction or doing anything. So
total noobs. You can also email us at the Fleshman Farm. I'll put a link in the description. It's thefleshmanfarm@gmail.com. You can email us there too with any tips or advice.
Yeah, but we appreciate you guys sticking around to watch us. We have plenty more videos to come. We just scratched the surface today. So if you like this video, please hit that like button. Please hit that notification bell, you know, so that you guys get notified when we post a video. I promise we're going to be uploading more videos more consistently now because we're back and we're making forward steps to get to where we want to be. So like Emily always says,
we're outie like a belly button.
See ya.